videos coming up kind of sporadically like this, what we've done is just said screw YouTube basically, you know, and we found a lot of peace in just saying screw it, screw them. If they're slave drivers, we don't make crap out of it anyway, so let's just have some fun. And we focused a lot of our attentions over on Facebook. I don't know if this is going to be on Facebook or YouTube. We have a group called Motorcycle Camp Cook. Fun group. It's grown like gangbusters. We have our website. Stop by and check those out. It's good. We also have a Patreon. You don't have to become a patron to read the mission statement of what the hell it is we're even trying to do here to begin with. I'm sure that's, if you even care, that could be a mystery to you. So if that is, just check that out. Just Google Story Moto ADV and all this stuff comes up, I do believe. This is the van. We're doing an overland modification. You can check videos on that out. We got a bunch of more of that stuff coming up that we haven't put up yet since I hurt my back. We found out that they were discontinuing the Yamaha XT250 Serow. The 2020 would be the last version, and you get a wooden cup with it. I don't know why that cracks me up so much, but anyway, gone. 2020 out. Get your wooden cup, and which is a shame. You know, this is Bonnie's here, and we adore this thing, and so, you know, like I said in the last video, we're a little sentimental, so it is sad for us, and that's okay. That's somewhat human anyway. The Yamaha XTZ 250, and I think they have a 150 too. I haven't quite looked into it yet. I just wanted to get this info out there. And here's the thing about that: if somebody like on YouTube is breaking news, or they're saying, you know, they're purporting this "I get news first" thing, it's not, dude. We just have Google. Everybody's Google. Some guy knows somebody sometimes that can get an inside beat on this or that. But at the end of the day, it's all the same stuff. So I'm not sharing anything with you that you can't find yourself. And it's just convenient to come to places like this and tune into the channels of the people who are on to those topics. And it's just easier. But at the end of the day, it's nothing special. So a lot of you may already know this. Those of you that don't, like I didn't, I spend more time writing than I do researching and toying with that kind of stuff. If you do more research than I did and you find out more about it and you leave it in the comments, that'd be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. According to the link, I'm going to share the link. I'm just kind of looking the stuff up here as we go. And it's pretty cool looking. It's not the Serow. It's called the Lander, which is pretty cool. They're kind of playing on the Overlander thing. And, or maybe they're not. I don't even know that. So that's just an assumption. One of my favorite singles was the Yamaha 660 Tenere, just the look of it. And I never got to ride one, but I just, for some reason, it just looked all like refined Mad Max meets Navy SEAL kind of. I like the styling of it. And it looks a little bit like that. They made some changes that are pretty significant. They, you know, they strayed away from some of the things I think that I liked about it. But it still looks like a great bike. It still looks like it's going to serve the purpose. Their 250 Gap, I feel like they should do the WR, a whole nother bike entirely. But in terms of this trail bike, they seem to have done a great job. Just kind of going off memory, because my internet's screwing up right now. I was just going to bring it up and read it off for you. But 3.6, a little bit plus gallons. It's north of 34 inches. You know, the Serow was 31. That was one thing that I really dug about that bike as a short guy and a short family and short riders. And I don't know why you would think this is going to sound a little racist or whatever, but it's just funny. I can say because I'm short. It's a short thing. You wouldn't get it kind of deal. You would think like the Japanese, you know, they're generally shorter people like I am, that there would just be a factor for that, an ongoing factor, that their bikes would be a little shorter. Clearance is all about the same. It's, I believe, 8.6 or so on the front travel. Basically the same setup, 21 to 18 with 8 inches travel in the back. And then ground clearance is, I think, again, I'm spitballing here, but I'm pretty sure these are close. 10.63, and look, I'm not reading it. Literally, my internet's not working, so. Like 10.63 ground clearance. And just updated stylings, LED. I haven't even got the chance to look at the instrument cluster. You can check that out for yourself. Air cooled, 250 or 249cc. The XT is 16, 17 horsepower, and this is coming in, I think, right at 21 or just beneath. The deal killer for me, not a deal killer. I still think it's going to be a great bike. I don't take what they did with the seat. I like the 2x4. I like to slide back and forth, and they gave it kind of more of the Versus X seat that has the double level. I really wish they would have kept with the same stylings, but you know, where's the money in that, right? I don't have a release date yet, so if you do get out there and get the info, share it with me. Like I said, it's there's no key, there's no permission to special info because you do YouTube videos. It's just whether or not you're willing to get out there and get the info. I think we're going to start seeing a bunch of new bikes. There's, you know, our numbers are growing just radically, and all that comes with that, which is really cool. But I just want you to remember that you're not stupid. I'm not stupid. People aren't stupid. But people in groups can be a little stupid. No matter how we used to ride there, we need to pay real close attention. Are you pissing hikers off? Are you pissing bikers off? And because the numbers are growing, and there's a lot of cool things that come with that. But what also comes with that are conflicts. And, you know, my prediction is, and I hate to call it a prediction, but we kind of went through this in a really painful way in where we're from. And people say I'm crazy when I say it about BLM lands being ours. They are, but guess what? They're not. As soon as the government needs them, they'll take them. You know, that's just kind of how that works, sadly. And it sounds a little, however that might sound, I've just seen it happen. And in terms of solving these quarrels that will come up between riders and other sportsmen, outdoor sportsmen, we'll be the first to go. Think about it. You got a hiker, a biker, a climber, canyoneer, mountaineer, and whatever the hell else go out there, horseback riding, and they're gonna say, well, who does it make sense to kick out of here first? There's just too many of us. Everybody's gonna look at the bike. We can have a big impact on that when it comes, and speak into these closures, and just speak resolution into them that includes us still getting to ride in those places. Because we grew up riding the BLM lands, climbing them, mountaineering them, and it's really sacred to us, like it is sacred to you, and I'm sure. And if it isn't, it will be if you're out there enjoying it. And we just want to make sure our kids and your kids have it. Also, we could screw that up if we don't work together. It's what it's going to take, you know, all of us together. So look at my back. I'm this horrible. Don't make fun of me, man. I'm not trying to whine, but god dang it hurts. Story Moto out. Talk to you guys soon.